Hey, my name is Iwumbwe Ilan from Galaxy International School, Year 8A. So today I'm going to make an experiment about a water heater and the science behind how a water heater works. So I'm going to use a bottle, a screwdriver, and a plug, pliers, 2 spoons, and 2 conducting wires. So this is what the main things that I'm going to use, but we're also going to test our experiment using water in this beaker. This is the water we are going to use to test our experiment. So first of all, I'm going to make holes through this bottle using this apparatus. We are going to make them parallel from the bottom to the top so that the spoons can pass through when they are straight. So I'm going to put the spoons through these holes. The use of this bottle is to make sure that the spoons do not get into contact and so that current does not move from one spoon to another. When they come into contact, this may cause a short circuit, which is a danger. So I've finished that part. So next, I'm going to make 2 holes at the bottom of these spoons. So now that is done. So next, we have these conducting wires. We're going to pass this long end through the hole that we made in the spoons. So these conducting wires, they are going to conduct electricity so that the electricity can be converted to heat in the spoons to boil the water when the temperature increases. So when you put in these wires, they need to be fastened. So this is the work of the pliers. The use of fastening them so that during the experiment they do not get out the wires. So this part is now finished. Now that that part is finished, we have a plug which I'm going to unscrew and put the remaining 2 ends of the wires, and I'm going to connect them in this plug. So this plug gets electricity from the socket to the spoon, which is already heat to make this water boil. So now we have finished removing the plug. So we are going to put these wires in the plug. So after this step, our water heater will be almost ready. So first, so this is how it will come out. Now that you have finished that part, remember we made a hole in this cover for these wires to pass through and to the plug. So I'm going to put back this other part of the plug. So we have put in the wires into the plug. So I'm going to turn them so that it looks much more better and so that it's much easier for us to see how it's going to work, so that they don't look divided. So to do that, this is what I'm going to do. it will be something like this. So The next finishing bit of it is to cover this bottle. So this is for insulation purposes. So I'm going to cut this remaining part. So our water heater turns out something like this. So I'm going to put something here to make sure that the water heater settles on the beaker. I get something like this. So now the next step is to test the water heater. So to ensure safety, we have to ensure that the circuit part we are going to use is off. So we can see that it's off. There is no red light here. So we are going to first put in our plug. We're going to put these 2 spoons in the water, and we are going to bend our handle for the water heater to settle on the beaker. So the next step, we're going to put on our switch. So now it's on. So we have to wait for a period of about 4 minutes because the electricity comes from the socket and it's converted into heat energy, which raises the temperature of the water to its boiling point. Then the water starts boiling. So after some time, this water is going to boil. On this STEM project, I learned that steel conducts electricity, and steel is used to make the spoons, which the electricity from this socket is converted into heat energy, which is gained by the water. So the heat makes the temperature of the water increase to its boiling point, then the water starts boiling. Now we can see that the water is boiling. These are the bubbles and the water vapor or steam. To show that the water is boiling, the heat has made the temperature of the water to increase to the boiling point, and now we can see that the water is boiling. So thank you for watching my video, and for more videos you can visit GISU STEM.